She walks in loud like a thunderstorm, debunking myths with style and form. True crime, conspiracies, her game. Melissa Jade, remember her name. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Microphone fierce like a roaring lion, unveiling secrets people been hiding. True crime queen of the digital scene, Melissa's got you hooked on her screen. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Murders to cover-ups, nothing misses. Melissa's here to share her guesses. She's got theories big and bold, no stone unturned, no case cold. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. From murders to cover-ups, nothing misses. Melissa's here to share her guesses. She's got theories big and bold, no stone unturned, no case cold. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. 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 She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Sherry Lee. What a title that should get people curious. How are you? Hey, it's the truth. Hi, Fragile Like a Bum. Hello, DB Bentley, Andrea, Harley, CB, Carol, and Cooper. Turtle Dove, you're exactly 12 hours in my future. It's 12. I mean, it's not 12. It's 7 p.m. here. Hi, Tara, Ellis, Kathy Joe, Justin Bogart, Kimmy Shore, Natasha. Please drive safely. Hi, Sherry Lee, Early Grace. For some more, I have been told, oh, fancy fans, I've been told it's going to be a crazy one. And yeah, I'm sorry for interrupting Valo, but we're doing back-to-back lives tonight. We're going to go over to Allie's at 9 for Casey Anthony. And so I'm like, let me get on a little bit earlier. It's 7:07 in the East Coast. Hi, Poop. That sounds weird. Hey, MK. Hey, KV. Chief. Welcome. So we're going to jump right into things because I know how long I take and I'm on a time limit, right? I have to keep it to 2 hours. And that seems to be a struggle for me. So we have, East Coast. Hi, Katrina. We have, hi, Valerie, Patty, our missing child. We have an active Amber Alert that went off. This is Justin Tran. Missing 16-year-old Justin Tran was last seen in Downey, California on March 7th, 2025. Justin may be in the local area or travel to San Diego, California, San Diego County, California, or Indianapolis, Indiana, which, interesting. Justin is 5 foot, 11 inches tall, weighs 140 pounds, and has brown eyes and black hair. So please call 1-800-843-5678 or the Downey Police Department at 1-562-861-0771 if you have information about Justin's whereabouts. Hi, Jojo. Hi, Danielle Miller. Angie Erickson. Hi, guys. All right. Are you Kimmy Jack? Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. You never know, guys. You never know. All right. Before I'm already slapping things. Before we even get started, remember I was trying to put together the letters yesterday? Like, oh, what order does this go in? Because remember I said I didn't even get a chance to look at my emails. Like I opened my email, this was the first thing I saw. If I had just scrolled down a couple of emails, hi Jahara, I'm here early because we're going to Allie's at 9. So had to come on a little bit earlier. But if I had just scrolled down a couple of emails, I would have saw that another person had sent it to me and the numbers were on the top of the screen and it just perfect. So I want to read these in the order that they were in because, hi, Allie. I want to see if like we missed anything or anything like that. Yay, Jahara. I'm so excited. Thank you, Kimmy Shore, for $8.88. Glad you're easy so I can be here. Thank you, Poo Poo Pookie. Oh, I had looked into my spam. And again, if you've emailed me within like the past 2 days, I've probably gotten back to you already. But like I really fell behind with my emails. So if you've emailed me prior to 2 days ago, I'll finish them tonight. Okay. The emails fill up like crazy. But thank you so much for the 888. And when I went into my spam, I saw that I had another email from Raquel, and she and this was from I forgot the day, but it's been like over a week. So it was like I think it was last week or something. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon, Danielle. Hi Lorena. So she clarifies things. I know, Andrea. I think she just wants us to understand. And so she explained the third person. Remember how, like, I would mention often, she's never talking directly to Wade. She's talking in third person to Wade. She explained it. You know what, Julie? I haven't gotten an email from her since last night. This one, like I said, is an older one. So no, no, but I'll explain to you guys at least what she said as far as why she speaks to him indirectly. Okay. Now he does, Andrea. Oh, yay. Oh, okay. Enjoy that time, Carolyn Cooper. You too, Cicely. All right. So this is the official post yesterday. Okay. And you could see it's from Svetlana, and she says, hi, guys. So Wade sent me a letter and asked me to share it with you in full, along with some information I'm showing you, everything as he requested. The only part I won't show is our personal conversation. And by the word reveal, I mean something I'm not ready to disclose yet. Thank you for understanding at everyone. So as you can see, they were all posted. So the correct order, I'm already not going in the correct order. Okay. The correct order is this. Add this person on board with you at Wade Stephen Wilson. Dear Sflet, yes, you do have my full consent and permission to carry on and proceed as is. Enclosed, I placed some very useful information, and please do share. One of my very best friends, Yaziel Medina Rodriguez, was murdered by the Cape Coral Police Department. It's the loops that freak. You see, like you think that's MN. It's not. It's just A. But there's so many loops to it. It gets me thrown off. A most untimely passing, that of my good friends and ex-girlfriend, Breezy Morel. Breezy. Before my child occurred, we spoke for the last time on the eve of Valentine's Day. The following day, she was found unresponsive. Valentine's Day of 2024. Her passing was never, none at all, properly and thoroughly investigated by none other than the Cape Coral Police Department. Breezy was shredded in cold blood, protecting and safeguarding a secret. And that secret is me. She knew all the players involved. She knew that I had been set up and framed, and she was by my side for the better part of 5 years. I really hope Breezy, I won't say I really hope Breezy's cousin speaks out again, but because I don't want to, she shouldn't have to deal with this. But if she sees it, I hope that she sets the record straight, because this is really, really messed up to do. I desperately wanted for her to leave the country and to never look back. She would not part from me in distance physically, nor ever at all emotionally. Yes, she had a very checkered past, but don't a lot of us? Toward the end, she was at her very best. She had let go of all past people, places, and things. What remained in her beautiful heart was a love for her children and for myself. Breezy was a beloved mother, a sister, and one of the very greatest people you could ever in this world have hoped to meet. The organization and the Cape Coral Police Department will stop at nothing to uphold their dirty secrets and filthy tricks. The only way they deem fit to do so, buying and paying off guards, supervised continuance of the individual, or to have the individual. Another woman, Lauren DeMildo, her car was located, left abandoned, herself gone without a trace. She was abducted some months after my arrest. More even, she was directly involved with the organization and Mila's spa. After 2 hours, they left. Please bear this in mind. See, that one seems off. So it's... Yep, this one's off. The Cape Coral Police Department had lied. Another missing woman, M. Johnson, she was last seen boarding a Greyhound bus in the area headed for Tampa. The bus eventually arrived and all passengers exited, all except for Johnson. In Tampa, the various ports were utilized by the organization to load and transport human beings and other. From Tampa, they would import and export humans and other. Johnson was told that she would be going to work on business. However, she was abducted, cameras were altered in their timing and frame of view, and onto a vessel did she go. This too occurred since after my arrest. We all seek justice. The night in October previous to my arrest, I went to the home that Mila and I resided at on Oak Creek. We arrived at 3 a.m. Behind the home is a pathway leading to a sailboat. Parking the car in the front lawn, I started to feel sick to my stomach, and I stepped out of the driver's seat. Immediately then, a car turned its headlights on and roared its engine to drive onward. After 2 hours, they left. Please bear this in mind. The Cape Coral Police Department earlier on had claimed to have discovered a corpse, and they said undoubtedly that it was Lauren's. Her family, however, was not convinced. The CCPD needed the case closed and over with, all of the questions to cease and for the spotlight not to be cast upon themselves. The family requested further testing. Come to find, it was not Lauren at all. So then it says, and I got clarification on this, but okay. If, when preparing to do so, that it is specified beforehand to being sent to the Michael Offerman law firm, that you wish for your donation to go directly into the trust account, monthly still is required to make payments to the Offerman firm to represent me on my appeals process. So any donations to either would be great. We share a same heart beating along at a same rhythm. Okay, MK. So apparently, multiple people clarified it for me, and I think we read this. I think we read this in the right order. I'm just saying yesterday, but it is commissary, basically. Like the trust fund is what it's referred to when they're in prison, and so WadeWilson, here's my donation. Except he would love that, unfortunately. it is like that's what they referred to it in the system, which makes sense to me because we've heard him even on the call say the trust. So he is directing people not to just send it directly to Offerman to pay his bill, like to pay the lawyer, but hey, send it to me so I could buy a bunch of crap and trade it for schmugs. You know what I mean? She's been around, Turtle Dove. She's been around, but now especially, I'm curious if Jesse is no longer in the picture, which I don't know. But he doesn't really have any teams besides this. Hi, Leave It to Beezer. Hi, C. Carter. So what would an innocent man who he is going to be sentenced to death, why would he care so little about the funds going to the attorney to represent him on appeals? Why would he say, hey, it's not a big deal. You could either send it here or here, you know, like you send it to him. Yeah, but also send it to me. Well, it's because he knows he's guilty and he doesn't even care. He won't care until it gets real. He knows that it's a long process ahead of him, the appeals process. And so by the time he actually would get sentenced to death, it's going to take a while. And so the only thing he cares about right now is the drugs. Right, Lori. Yeah, I don't know how that works all of the time. But yeah, unfortunately, Andrea. But you know, like I understand when you're being sentenced to death, it takes a long time. Like they can't just boop throw them on the chair, you know. I was around but didn't realize. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess she's technically, I don't know if they've ever spoken to that like in that way, but I wouldn't be surprised. All right. So you know what today is, right? We're continuing on with these emails. So from what my understanding is, and I don't know if we're going to get the chance to tonight, because like I said, at 9, we go to Allie's, but we're going to be getting a lot of Sarah. And if you don't know who Sarah is, it's My Alice One or Maya's One, whatever it is. That's Sarah. She had done an interview in the past. And that interview and what she says is going to directly contradict what we're going to read in these emails tonight. And so I'm definitely going to review that. I'm just saying right now. I'll tell you, Lorena. Thank you, Name Changed. Welcome, whoever got welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Well, at Lee County, Sicily, it was $300 a day. I'm not sure what union is. I can't tell you. Yes, exactly, CB. But thank you so much, Name Changed. That's awesome. We also have DB Bentley, who bought Patreon memberships, and we will give some of those out on this live. Thank you so much again, DB Bentley. But Raquel, okay. Let me at least clarify what she meant when she's talking in third person. And I don't like to share all of the emails she sends me because, again, it's clear that there's something going on there. You know what I mean? And I don't want to focus too much on that. But where is it? Okay. So when she says in the emails, you know, like, I don't know who's reading the messages and stuff, I was not talking to the officers because that's okay. So I remember when we said that, we were speculating, who is she talking to? Is she talking to the officers or something? She's like, I was 100% not talking about the officers at the prison and not talking to them. I was talking to the entity. because I was scared the entity is going to schmootamate me. If you know I don't want like the word to like get triggered. That's why I talked to him in third person, because I never talked to Wade the whole time. I was talking to the entity, not him. It's easy to see and tell I'm not talking to them. No one would write a message like that. If someone writes a message like that, it's because they're scared of something, and that has nothing to do with the prison or Wade. I was talking to the entity out of complete fear it's going to harm him or schmutilate me. Okay. You can explain that if you want to, just like I wasn't talking about the victims when I said what he did was hot. I was talking about his style of killing. I said, I don't even effing care, because it means I don't have to explain. It's the style. I wouldn't care, because only a dumb person would think I mean the victims. So take that for what it is. I do too, CB. I do too. Hi, Penelope. Hi, Mrs. Bundover. And so I know it's out there, but at least we have a little bit more clarity. Thanks, name changed. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Please do. At least we have a little bit more clarity on when she's talking to him in like third. I don't know if it's third person when you're referring to someone else, but she's not talking directly to Wade. That's because she's aware that, listen, she's aware that there's an entity in him. And so she'll talk like to the entity. I don't know. You heard it. Okay. I think she does. Honestly, Lorena, she's a bit interesting to me, the way her brain works, but she has said very vile stuff. But I think she thinks of it, not to excuse or minimize it. I just think she thinks of it in a different way that doesn't necessarily align with the way we see things. They did say he was possessed by an entity. Oh, wow, Andrea. Look at that. Hit that like, por favor. All right. So you guys ready? We're going to continue. And apparently Jesse's going to get even more desperate, if that is possible. And Sarah's going to get even more extreme, if that is possible. So we are still on the 4th of July, which that was pointed out to me. This is the third live that we're still on like the 4th of July. Do you realize that? Third day in a row. And we're here still on July 4th. That's a lot of emails to still be on the 4th of July. But okay, so Nadia, and we are on the 4th of July 244, says, I'm laying in bed exactly like that pic, except only panties on. So right out of the gate, they're trying. They'll give Wade another tall tale. That's true, Michelle. That's true. So Angelica says, I would focus primarily on TikTok and the profile of the nondescript Kelly. I'm not always on her broadcast due to the time difference between Poland and the United States, but I had the opportunity to be there twice. She answers all the questions people ask her about your family, your private life, behavior, diseases. They're talking about his former girlfriend, Kelly, who's a victim. What I will write is only a translation of what is said and shown, and you have to check its authenticity yourself. 1. Children. You have 2 daughters, age 6 and 4. Neither, which are true. Hi, Island Girl. Right, Betsy? The younger one was born during your arrest. From what she said, they don't know who you are. There is information about their mother on the internet, but I haven't found it yet. 2. Photos of your father's 3 sons and his partner are published. What? 3. Details are given of a knife attack on a man you were in a relationship with. True, I guess. 4. Your parents overpaying criminal cases. Don't know what that means. Hi, Holly. 5. Information about sexual orientation, bisexuality. Why is she even sharing this? 6. Cases related to previous attacks on women. 7. Her profile contains the name of your parents, Candy and Steve, a topic that was discussed many times during the broadcast. 8. Hi, Ashley. Sisters' details are also, quote, Wilson Ellis, 9. Statements that your lawyers wanted to convince her to confirm the fact of human schmafficking. There is a lot of information. You would have to sit down and either record or take screenshots. However, most of what is said during the broadcast, it will work to your detriment. But this is beyond the limits. Kelly is going to be interviewed by XOMG Tits Bunny. Oh, XOMG It's Bunny. Sorry. Wait. Now Kelly's going to be interviewed. Wait, at this point, did Kelly ever do an interview with Bunny XO? I didn't even know that was a thing at one point. Yes, Amanda. Obviously, also to your detriment. There was information about the fact that you were her dependent and accusations that the only purpose of any contact with you would be financial matters. I would have to sit and watch everything from the beginning to understand what was and what wasn't. It seems to me that she is one of the people who takes advantage of this whole situation for reach and financial benefits. Guess what? You don't have to like Kelly. There are things that I've seen that I may not personally agree with, but she's a victim nonetheless. Like she absolutely is a victim. Yeah. OMG tits. It's how my brain read it. It looked like that. Thanks, Gidget. Congratulations. You're late and you gifted, though. That's really kind. Thank you. Welcome. All right. So let's see. Cash App. We have Jessie. Jessie, first message of the day. Right, Michelle? Probably. She says, baby, stop talking to that bitch. She doesn't have money. The transaction failed and she only sent $50. That bitch, meaning Sarah, Maya's one. So Jessie, again, just convinces herself and lies to herself that the only reason, hi, poor Linda, the only reason Wade speaks to any of them is solely for money. Now you have to remember that Sarah changed her avatar on Cash App to be a naked version of herself. So even though Jessie laughed at it, she's really not happy about that. And she's like, hey, cut this bitch off. $50. Psh. Right. And that's that, Andrea, right? Like, I personally don't like Mila, but she's a victim. You know, you don't have, both can be true. So we have Caitlin with it me again. Okay. Hi, Triple L. So Caitlin says, I'll stop reaching out when you ask me to. But in the meantime, is there any books or anything that like you're allowed to have mailed to you that you would enjoy? If so, just let me know any specific books or genres you're interested in, and I'll get them to you. I read a lot of books, and I read many while I was locked up. I helped keep me out of BS, and I lived in a fantasy land in my own mind. Anyways, you're also more than welcome to call me if you want. I have no ulterior motives. I just want to be a friend if you want one. My phone number is nobody gives a it. If you need anything else, please ask. Be easy, Caitlin. So, yeah, right, Penelope? So, I don't know. There's just something so cringy about I'll stop reaching out when you ask me to. How about the lack of like response? Like, why wait until someone has to ask? Can you not gauge it on your own? Hi, Kesley. Look, I corrected myself. Kesley. That's pretty. So, yes, how much from Sarah? Baby, I'm trying to send it. Will you send a request of $50? My card is saying it's a scam and it won't let me send you anything. Please request $50, baby. I'm sorry. I still can't get over what we read yesterday. It was very methy. And you're paying to have like a double murderer have sex with you and pretend to be your boyfriend. And there is nothing more cringe It is, Ashley. It's so embarrassing. Hi, Winona. So Sarah then says, I'll transfer you some credits. Transferring you credits to babe. How does it feel to have to buy? Like, and I won't say love, but attention. Hi, September. Yeah. Right, Gidget? Like, fucking go on Tinder. Go on anywhere. Like, you could meet anyone. I'll take a hint for 100, Alex. Hey, Luna's human. So Jesse says, have a good nap. You better call me at 4 when your phone turns back on. I love you, my husband. It really does get desperate. Congrats, T-I-L-T. Oh my God. T-L-L. My eyes just can't read. Yeah. Buying phone, sex, and attention, but not sex, because you can't have sex, but they, for whatever reason, believed it was a possibility. Hi, Jenny. No, don't do that to me. Not Swedish. Yeah, definitely hope to see you. We have it every Monday, members only Monday. My favorite day. It is, Cicely. Take a shot every time Jesse says I love you, husband. Not if you want to prevent alcohol poisoning. Go to church. Okay. We have another Sarah. Oh my God, look at the subject line. Call and I'll add money. Hi, Caleb. Yeah. Call and I'll add money. Your pet. No. Say that for what it is, Sarah. I will pay you to call me. Thanks, September. Thanks for doing these for us. Love your videos. Oh, thank you. Thanks for being here. I'm so happy you got a membership yesterday. So Sarah, hi Steph, says, I keep trying to send a pic of my CashApp response to my 7 attempts to send money, and all have been canceled and returned by CashApp stating it's a scam. Call me under the phone you did this morning and I could add money to that, maybe, or maybe GTL. Oh, Sarah, you're trying the most. Yeah, commissary is his love language. Hi, Jenny. Poor Young. Young says, Wade, JPay doesn't allow me to send $1,500 at a time. I tried to send several times. Oh, Young, come over here, please. Please, come over here. I love you, Wade. Maybe you can try to call me if you want. You have my number, Wade. When your father testified you on court, he showed a lot of hate. You turned him for help, but he abused you. Oh, really, Young. Now any little sympathy I had is gone. What he said makes me very angry and disappointed. He could be a better father. I am sorry, Wade. I don't want to blame your biological father, but how he could add more criminal intention to your case and how he could describe his own child as a real monster. You have trusted him. Wade, I won't let anyone hurt you. Please don't feel upset. Keep yourself up. Believe love and live for long and for better. Hey, Harlot. Listen. How could Wade? Well, it's amazing how they all like to jump on Wade's bio dad. Instead, how about Wade? How could Wade do that to them? How could Wade do that to the victims, to their families? He could have been a better father. How about Wade could have been a better son? Like, there is nobody who's accountable for this other than Wade. Hi, Zoe. We have another Sarah. I'm on GTL. I can add you money. There, will that work, baby? Talk to me. So again, please, can you smell the money I'm waving in front of your face? Talk to me, please. Right? That's what I'm saying, Gidget. Who has like the 15, and he already sent hundreds, but who has the $1,500 to just throw out there the moment? If Wade asked for 2,000, he would have sent it. Why can't there be people like this over here? That's insane. If people just have money, same with Sarah. Like, where do you have all this extra money where you could just throw it at someone? It's insane to me. Hi, Miss Smoking Bread. Hi, Maddie. I get that. I sympathize with that, Maddie. Yeah, Steve saved lives, but you're all mad at him. Don't be like, the truth hurts, man. But like, I've never seen anything like this. So Donna, right? Where can I find me a Mr. Young? I need some money. 90 Sarah Chick said. Hey, MK. Yeah. Well, and listen, and there are people who've had a very rough childhood, but we can't sit here and blame our parents for everything. Like, at some point we have to become accountable. So Donna says, was hoping to hear back from you. I'm sure you get a massive amount of messages, but your future wife should be a priority. Oh, Donna, honey. Like, it's really sad that, like, you know, that's a not common Wade wife name, yet even she's over here thinking she's his future wife. Dear Lord, Cicely says, Dear Young, call me. Sincerely, everyone. Oh, wow. See, Carter. I don't know, Kimmy Jack. I've heard a lot of things about the Reddit groups, and I don't know what exactly got it closed. So Wade's dad, Steve, responds, I am home now. Because remember yesterday it was like, call me. Young, the unknown sugar daddy. So Sarah says, I added $50 to GTL. I don't know what it was. It just said advanced pay with a reoccurring deposit. So I just did it there. He isn't even responding to Sarah yet. And look at her just adding money anywhere in hopes he'll just respond and call her. Hi, Seven Lilies. Oh, really, CB? Nadia says, I think it's time for you to hurry the fuck up. I want to hear daddy's voice for a little. I don't even like reading the daddies. I hate the daddies. You know what, Kesley? He doesn't need to manipulate them at all. Like, look at them. They come in and they're like, hello, I'll manipulate myself for you. No problem. You don't even have to put in any effort. Oh, wow. Angelica, OMG, hey, it made my day to see you accepted my request. I know this is weird. I've just been seeing like a lot of videos about you, and I don't know. I guess you fascinate me, LOL. I bet you get a lot of fan mail now, huh? LOL. Well, I know personally anything helps to pass time in jail, so message me back if you want. Keep your head up. Oh, and happy 4th of July. Kimmy, thank you so much. Hi, Nora Bloom. Congratulations. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
You're the best, Kimmy. Thank you. Welcome. All right. Sarah, again. Ooh, there's a lot of Sarahs. Sarah says, $50 sent to your Connect network thing. It said I could load only like $5 to $50 at a time. So I just sent the 50. But if, of course, you've decided to ignore me, Sarah, how many times are you going to message in like minutes without him responding? And it is very obvious you are tempting him to respond based off money. I could never. I'm sorry. I could never. I would be morbidly embarrassed. Is that a thing? Morbidly embarrassed? Either way, you get the point. I would be more embarrassed than a 51-pound fupa if I had to pay any guy, let alone a double murdering, poop eating WadeWilson, okay? For attention. Like, oh. Lori put on no defense, huh? All right. Well, let's see. Nadia says, "Excuse me, nothing's more important than princess at the moment." It's a morbidly obese fupa. My Long Island mom says, "Mortified in my head right now." I gotta catch the replay. All right. Briar Rose Masters. Fort Myers, it looks like an address. She is Betsy, yep. So Emma. Oh, who dis? Hey, how are ya? So firstly, I want to say this has been a mission to get in touch with you. I don't know if you received my penmate letters. I thought they were being sent via e-message and they ended up sending them snail mail. Ha! I was like, WTF is going on with all of this madness? So I didn't know how to use that site. I think a couple of the messages were sent and they were duplicated, so my bad for that. So if you did receive them, you should have a picture of me, as I made sure to attach one. You know, face to a name and all that good stuff. So I'm 39. I just had my birthday. I keep telling people I'm like 32 to 34 because I can't get my head around the fact that I'm 39. I see what you're doing, lady, right? I'm 39, but like I'm really 32, so it's not that big of an age difference. I see what you're doing. I kind of look like a hot, younger, wait, hold on. I kind of look a lot younger than I am, and I definitely act a lot younger. That's what they say, right? It's all about how you feel, not the number. I am an Odinist. I wear a hammer. I took my hammer test. I'm very passionate about it. But I don't dress up and play Vikings or anything like that. Ha! I am a bartender. I work a lot. I also have degrees in psychology and criminology, of course. I was also studying law, but I gave up with that. It was like a mental overload. So I don't know if you're looking to make new friends or associates, but I'd like to converse with you. I'm pretty easygoing, down to earth. I don't have any children. I am married. Well, separated. I'm originally from London. I don't talk like the Queen, just in case you was wondering. Smile. I've been traveling to the US since 2007. I finally moved to the US in August of last year. My passion's music. I love going to concerts. My happy place is being at a gig. Doesn't matter if there's 15,000 people in there. I get lost in the music and everybody else fades away. I think that's the best euphoric experience or feeling ever. I've been really lucky in life and I've experienced so many concerts. I have been lots of my favorite bands. I'm a real rock metal chick. Love country music, but I will also listen to anything that sounds good. What music are you into? Do you do much reading? If so, what do you find yourself reading? Are you into Norse mythology? So, I actually have a day off today, which is nice. I'm working on my tan. I live super close to the water, so I spend as much time as I can possibly down by the water. So my friends are all drinking and getting buck wild right now. I don't really drink. I have like the occasional cocktail, but I'm a pretty outgoing person naturally, kind of life and soul of whatever room I'm in. All about the good vibes. I stay drama free. I thought I'd take this time to kick back, write you a little something something. So I'm currently at the lake. It's busy here, but not as busy as I thought it would be. I'm listening to Morgan Wallen, Wine into Water. Ugh, I love this song. I can't wait until I am finally divorced. It will feel like a breath of air. a breath, a breath of fresh air. I don't know why people get married. It really is overrated. Ha! So, me being an Odinist, I feel we may share some similar views on life and certain aspects of it. But I imagine we can discuss all of that and our beliefs another time. I hope you did get my messages from that site. I think I sent about 2 pictures. I have long, dark, big brown eyes, olive skin. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on because I don't want to bore you. Catch you on the flip side. Okay, so I think I said a breath of brush air. I'm pretty sure I said it backwards. And thank you, Lily, for 5 months. Happy to be here for the Desperado 30 chicks. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Let me go down. Not a 666. Don't grow up to be a murderer like WadeWilson or Wade fans like Rosalie Paul Defense Team married murder. Good show, Ajay. Thank you so much, Crimeland. Yeah, her eyes are long. Wait, no, she said, I'm sorry. I think I skipped over the hair because I thought the same thing. It does say I have long, dark hair, big brown eyes, but you know. All right. I'm sorry, but it's the Odinism. And hey, I think we have, the same views on life. You mean the fact that he doesn't at all appreciate or have any respect for human life? Wow, 1 more month, Julie. Almost a year with this amazing community. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, stretch your lobes. That was a lot. Thank you so much, Julie. But I love how she's incorporating, hey, I know that I'm like 15 years older than you, but I know I'm married, but ma'am, there's just so much wrong. There's just so much wrong. I don't even know where to start at this point. Who was this? This was an Emma. All right, I'll remember you, Emma. So Jesse's over here. Try again, please. Just MK. Mo murder. Yeah. Yes, Odinism, you may have heard a lot about it in the Delphi case. Hi, it's Kirsten Lee. So Wade to Jesse. Jesus freaking Christ. Jesse, I'm sorry. I don't know what the F is going on. I did order a new phone, though. I'm going to restart my phone. When I answer, nothing's coming through. I love that for you, Jesse. Thanks, Jack. MJ, did you ever watch American Pie? Who was your favorite character? That one time at band camp, I did. And probably the dad. Yeah, Eugene Levy is always the winner. And thanks so much, Jack. Hi, Kayla. Yeah, I don't even think he's trying to call at that point. Hey, Lisa. An Odinist is a follower of polytheistic ancient Norse religion in which Odin was the highest god. Odinism is the polytheistic religion of ancient Scandinavia in which Odin was the chief of the gods. And Odinist is also referred to as a worshiper of Odin. So all of my Vikings falls into Odinism, which makes sense actually because the whole theme was Odin, right? The son of Odin. Hi, Meryl. Yep, exactly. Yep. All right. Wade to Jesse. LOL. Okay. That's it for now. It's obviously not working for you. That's it. I'm not even trying to call. I have so many other girls on the list. There's some white sprouts. Got it. Yeah, Tess. I love Vikings. All right. Jesse says, try one more time. LOL. If it doesn't work, then we'll try again later. He doesn't want to try at all, Jesse. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I'm honestly so pissed right now. There's 3 numbers that your calls come through as from the jail. And I think it's the one number that's not working. Or he's not even trying. Wade needs an orthodontist, not an Odinist. Most were older, Jahara. You're right. At least okay, so here's the thing, like, yes, Callie, yes. There are the ones that reach out. There are the ones that like are on social media. And I feel like the ones that reach out, a lot of them are older and more are from the US. And the ones on social media, I feel like are younger and not from the US. I don't think Odin approves of eating poop. Probably not. Oh, Vivian. We didn't like hear any from Vivian yesterday. Vivian says, Wade, so you've forgotten me? Yeah, Wade, what the hell? Christina says, so I'm out and about, and all I can think about is how it would feel to have you inside of me. I wish I was closer to you so I could see you. I'd ride for you and whatever you wanted me to do. I wish you had a phone in there so we could text all the time. Constantly on my mind, XOXO. He can text all the time at this point. He's just choosing not to, ma'am. Then we have an oh my word, LOL, from Mindy J. This is Vanilla Mindy, remember? Oh my word, you need slapped so hard, LOL. I'll bite my tongue on this one, LOL. I've had my phone since I missed your last calls and you haven't called back. So, should I just assume you're done trying? Yeah. Like, yeah. Short answer, yes. Like, ma'am, like, if he's not calling, he's not calling. God. Wade to Vivian. Forgotten you? Never. I'm waiting to get back my other tablet from the charger. Why do you say forget, baby? I love you. What are you doing? Laying eggs. Jesse, please call me back. God, Jesse, like he already said he was done trying. God, it's so pathetic. Jesse again. Yeah, right. Vivian, because you promised. Blah. Then I could go to sleep now. Blah. I just got out of the shower. Excellent, Anton. Patheticus. Okay, Jesse. I'm going to keep blowing up his phone as much as I can wait. Redacted. Wade to Jesse. I gave all of me to you, and in return, you fucking destroyed my mental health, which as of late has been further taking me fucking under, causing me to have seriously ill thoughts that are really not good for me to be having, especially right now. So figure it out. Oh, I wonder what they're talking about. Probably Nazi Carter. Wow, man. So he's just, right? Oh, for sure. She's the Vivinager. For sure. In Mighty's era. That's really sad. Like, you specifically, Jessie, my future wife, have destroyed my mental health. Really? Because you seem fine with all of the other messages surrounding Jessie. And she just took it. I have a gut instinct, you could say. She's going to apologize. She puts the p in pathetic. Mindy says, Mindy, oh my God. I definitely realized after sending the last message, asking if you were calling back, yeah, that in itself is not something I ever do. Well, you're doing it, ma'am. It's kind of simple and just would have happened by now. Exactly. I'm that friend that tells my friends, if you have to ask a question that should have been answered with an action, don't waste time on asking it. So I'm just going to politely vacate the premises, LOL. Tiptoes away. Ma'am, you're doing it again. Do Do you see? You're literally doing it again with this message. Hey, stupid me. After I conveniently hit send on the last message, I realized this isn't something I do. This isn't something I do. So I'm letting you know this isn't something I do. And my self-respect is going to start right now in 3, 2, 1, as I tiptoe away. And I'm trying to once again get you to respond while pretending I have self-respect. Sure. God, Jesse. Ready? Hi, proud grandma. I found a lawyer for the defamation lawsuit with great reviews. I'm going to send a request from it now. It's $300 consultation fee, but I'll pay for it. Can you send me that info that was sent to you so I can be able to present it to him? Oh, Jesse. Like, don't worry, I'll pay for it out of my life savings, right? Hey, Jack Russell Mama. Because it's a tactic. Hi, Nancy. Maybe I'm doing the slightest pinch. Maybe. Angelica. One correction. Son and daughter. Wendy's professional profession is also given. Radiologist. Wendy's professional profession. Is there any other kind of profession? Like, what's a professional profession as opposed to... Yes. Okay, Zoe. Is that a caterpillar with a soccer ball? Yeah. Or in it. I guess I'll sell my camper tires. I'm not going any. So Alana says, I can see you're still trying to call. Can you message me and let me know you're okay? I'll put money in next week on Monday or Tuesday. Nadia says, even though I'm down for your toxicity, you better call me later. Thank you. Hi, Petunia. So Nikki. Hi, Wade. There was a lot of talk about your tats during the trial, and people that have never been institutionalized do not understand the laws of the jungle. Does one truly believe in the ideologies that the symbols they have on their body represent, or is it to survive on the inside? I wouldn't be able to do time, not ever smelling my horses again. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. What did she say? I'm just going to jump back a little bit, okay? I wouldn't be able to do time. Not ever smelling my horses again? Not ever being on their backs, feeling free running across the pastures, having sunlight and feeling it on my body. We adapt to our surroundings, or we perish. That I do know. Did you pick out your suits for the trial? You're so tall. So strikingly handsome. I wonder if I would have ever been drawn to you if I passed you on the street. I mean, of course I would have. All right, listen. I'm the biggest animal lover you'll meet. Except cats. Now, when I say that, I love all animals. I don't trust fucking cats. But with that being said, as beautiful as horses are, I think we could all unanimously agree all you smell is shit. And I say that with love. Have you ever gone to a stable? Have you ever gone to a fucking stable? Okay? It's not, you know what? Her and Wade share, this makes sense, actually. Now that I'm thinking of it, this makes perfect sense, okay? She'll love the smell of Wade. She'll fucking love it, okay? It makes complete sense. I'm not even going to go back to that. I couldn't. That's the first thing that goes in your head, Nikki. The idea of being locked up. I'll never be able to smell my horse maneuver. No. I don't trust them. I don't trust them, Fancy. I'll go up to any fucking dog on the street and put my face right in their face, which is very dangerous. Don't do it. But a fucking cat, I will not even make eye contact. Like, I fucking don't trust them. Yeah, Brie? I mean, now listen, I never put my nose up in a horse. But anytime I've gone around horses, it's shit. Smart, Gidget. Smart. Yeah, they're suspicious. They judge you. Okay? They judge you. When a cat looks at me, I feel like they're looking into my soul. They know all of my sins. Look at everything. I don't trust it. Hi, Moral. Happy birthday, Freak Vamp. Happy birthday. Respectfully. Rather smell horse shit than a dirty little litter box. My cat doesn't have a tail. She's mean as fuck. Wait. Can we just jump back? Wait. Why doesn't your cat have a tail? Is that normal? I don't know if that's normal. My cat doesn't have a tail. She's mean as fuck. I love that. See? I mean, I love them for a distance, Natasha. Like, would I take in one if like I was the only option to save it? Yes. But like I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't fucking trust it. Erica. I don't know. Oh, that's really sweet of you. Honestly, I don't want to know what happened to it. A Maine Coon cat. He is too mean. Yeah, some cats are mean. Most cats are mean. Oh God, all of your guys' cat stories. Yeah, Betsy, exactly. Okay. Erica says, I just wanted to let you know I'm thinking about you, Daddy. I am sad things are the way that they are. I'm sorry. Hold on, I gotta move my fan closer. Okay. You have 3 cats and 4 dogs. I love it. Percussions. Ba-da-da. It is MK. My family has a Great Dane, and that is literally like a horse. You have a Sphinx, and her name is Scarlett O'Hara. All right, Jesse says, I will call him at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Wade to Jesse. Send Sarah a $5 request. Oh, you mean the Sarah that Jesse said just drop her? God. No respect, Jesse. No self-respect at all. Hi, Aaron. Okay. Jesse just sent. So you can't acknowledge any of her other messages, but no, Melissa, just probably all the different voices. Jack says, I read $5 request, but I have no request other than you can send me bagel pictures, MJ. Anytime, Jack. Anytime. Hey, Linda. So Wade to Vivian. Don't go to sleep, LOL. Not funny. Let me get my tablet, babe. Paula. Wade, I know you don't know me, but listen to what I say. Pay attention to who you're talking to. Don't trust all the peoples who write to you. I'll text you when I get my American number. Take care. So by your own message, don't talk to you, right? I loved it. I mentioned it on the live the other day. I even got my lobes in there. Wade responds to Paula, oh, I'm paying attention. Tell me specifically what you know and who. I need that information if you have it, please. Get the number. I want to talk. Why is it so hot? Paula says, I think you already know at this point that your case went viral on the internet. So people are talking. Literally everybody all over the world. There's this girl called Amber. She made a lot of TikToks about you. She wanted to interview you, and also some chick called Bunny. I think it's quite famous in America, but they changed their minds because all the hate they received. Just be aware that not everybody wants to talk to you for good reasons. It's all about getting views on TikToks. Are you okay? Vivian, okay. Wade to Alyssa, who dat? Did you have your account working again? Wade to Yang. Yang, no. You tried to send it through JPay. That is a prison system, and I am not yet in prison. I was suggesting that you send $1,500 to me through PayPal, as that will surely work the first time. I have all of my clothing from my trials still. Do you want me to send some pieces to you now? Oh, you see how he does that, right? Send the $1,500 and I'll send you a collar, maybe a cuff. Sarah, I sent you a picture of the CashApp. Reason it won't let me pay you. Even a $5 request you sent was refunded. Baby, I tried, but you hung up on me. You must think I'm super uggo, for real, for real. Oh, Sarah. Let me go back and read that again because it brought me joy. I sent you a picture of the Cash App. Reason that it won't let me pay you. Even a $5 request you sent was refunded. Baby, I tried, but you hung up on me. You must think I'm super uggo. For real, for real. I just want that cash. And you are getting off the row. In fact, the judge won't put you on there. Spoiler alert. You got too many loose screws for that anyway. Like, we haven't secured down the time slots every time you're going to lay me down and slide in my slots. So cringe, Carolyn Cooper. And you're like 13 inches taller than me. I'm so in love with it. I want you to watch it go inside of me and in my kidneys. Oh, so you and Wade both don't know anatomy. Got it. I want you to watch it go inside of me and my kidneys. You'll be shook, not understanding how tight it is and why you feel so good. But I need you to hurt me when you do this. So bad. Asphyxiation. Well, I can't say it. Asphyxiation is necessary until I tap out or actually pass out. Like, hit me from behind and have the belt through the buckle, but use it without the hole and pull on the tail of the looped belt around my neck until you can't tighten it anymore, and then fill me up. And I want to bust all over your big dick. You know what? Sorry. Pause. Okay. This is the second time you told Wade you wanted a bust on him, ma'am. Now, granted, I don't know how your anatomy works, okay? But I never told a guy I wanted a bust on him. It's backwards. Maybe not for you. Maybe there's things I don't know about. Okay? As if the kidneys didn't throw me off enough. But you busting on him, it confuses me. It's weird. I don't know. She's here, Nancy. She's here. Trust. So I want to bust all over your big diak and for you to fill my meow up and watch it drip. This envy I still have over those mediocre victims. Sarah. Oh, that is horrible. Oh, wow, that is horrible, Sarah. She says, this envy I still have over those mediocre victims, Vickies. Choking is the best part of it. You are in total control of my body and what I do and when I do it and how you make me do it. I want your cock-a-doodle-doo so far down my throat, I feel it touching my esophagus, nearing the back of my skull like it's going to bust out of the back of my head. And your face is so beautiful, it'd be divine to see that between my legs. Always. X. XXXX. That's so disturbing. I really have nothing to add to that. That's really, really bad. That's really heinous. Hey, so there's that. Yeah, that twists it. That is really horrible. To say like something like that, one, to insult the victims, but then to be jealous and envious when they would do anything to be here. You wanna be in their place? Please do. Their families would love to have their loved one back. That you can't. Maya's one. Sarah. And nope, she's not the first, and I highly doubt she'll be the last. It's disgusting, it's unforgivable, it's horrible. Raquel's gonna seem more tame compared to Sarah. Raquel says, oh, they were much more beautiful, harlot. Yum. The green chili chicken enchiladas, yum. So, Raquel says, I have a question. You need to answer me on here first. When you open my messages on here, does it cost you? Like, does it cost you credits or whatever to read them or no? Anyway, my phone and internet works now. I had to erase whole phony. My phone works perfect. Never ever go on that website. Oh my God. I need to get away from my phone. Again, don't call me. I need to get away first. And no, it wouldn't have made more sense even if I didn't somewhat sing it. Wade to Jesse. I've called you twice now and it just keeps ringing. Wade to Raquel. When I open your messages, it does not cost me. I guess you paid for them, but we need to talk to you. But we need to talk. You belong to me and you have to talk. So pick the phone up. From Jess, but not Jessie. This is Jessica. Hello. Nope, we're not doing it. Hello, my name's Jess. I'm from Australia, and I've been reading lots about you everywhere. It's raining over here constantly. The weather's horrible. I'm filled with curiosity, but mostly sympathy to everyone involved, including you. I am not writing to gain any more knowledge or insight or any of that, but purely for the fact to ask how you're doing. As I know how much loneliness can affect one's mind, I feel as though in life, horrible things happen to each of us, but over time, people change. I lost my best friend to mental illness, and I watched it change him to the point he can no longer live with himself. So I know how much it can impact one's life. I thought I'd reach out and just have a conversation to see how you're doing, what you're thinking. What is it you love to do? Just remember, nothing in the world is impossible. Everyone is entitled to their individual opinion, but at the end of the day, you must only care about your own and the things which matter to you. Tell me about your hobbies, your fun memories, pastime. Don't give up hope. Stay positive. The mind can be a scary place, but it's how you choose to use it, which will determine the outcomes of life. I don't know if this will ever reach the right person, but I think it's important to know there is support for everyone out there, regardless. Have a great day. Kind regards, Jess Kelly. Hi, Safira. Hey, Justin. Nadia says, and you thought I was a brat yesterday? I'm not putting any more money on here till you make me priority and you actually do what you say. Well, you'll be waiting a long time, Nadia. Hi, Debly. Wade to Raquel. When I open your messages, it does not cost me. Oh, okay. This is the same one. From Sarah. Yeah, I can't do shit with PayPal. I was already on it. My ex used mine because he didn't have one. And I mean, we were married. So it's like, I didn't really see the issue with this. And what happened isn't his fault, but he sold something on the internet on eBay. And I couldn't tell you what the fuck it was, but I know PayPal was the payment method to use because this was a purchase made by someone in some, I'm not going to say that word, highly offensive word country like Asian. Anyway, he sent the shit to them. They reported it to PayPal as a scam and not only kept what they received, but also got the funds reversed. And I wish I knew what they said because they gave them the refund and never gave a shit to see if we got our shit back or anything. But my social is flagged. I'm looking at it saying I have a restricted account. And if I want more info to call customer services. I even tried to see if I could swing Venmo, and it's being a subsidiary of PayPal. But wow, that's so you're racist too. Perfect. Yeah, Nora Bloom, right? So this is Kelly. Hi, my name's Kelly. I'm not really sure how this works, but I gave it a shot. I also sent a message and pic on Penmate. I hope you're doing as well as you can. My prayers are with you, your heart, your mind, your soul. I'm sending you a hug. Right back if you want a friend, although I'm sure you have like a gazillion, lol. Kelly. Sorry. I'm realizing I'm running out of voices, but it's okay. It's okay. So, checks. Now, Sarah again. I do have some personal checks, payroll checks, and the company checks for goods and services. The reason these are valuable is great as the restaurant is still very much thriving and open. I just sold my shares in the divorce. but the accounts may have some monies if you want to call me to get a better idea of what I mean, as well as where I can mail them myself, or I mean, maybe the numbers across the bottom work. I'm sorry, ma'am. Did you just say you're going to take your payroll checks and company checks for goods and services? What? Oh my God. You are also an idiot on top of everything else. And you're trying to just tempt him to call you again with money. She stole from the Enterprise car. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on that, Natasha. I guarantee they're just stolen checks. Yeah, digging a huge hole. I need a fucking kiosk, MK said. So, Vivian says, if you don't want to call, then just tell me. Sierra says, hey, my name's Sierra, and I came across you online and found you fascinating. I would love to chat and get to know you if you're interested. I sent you a couple of pictures of me as well, so you can put a face to the name. Haha. God, how many of them say put a face to the name? At best, yeah. Yeah, after she said she sold her shares and had no legal right to. Exactly. Dum. So original. Jesse says, call me back. I have more questions I found. Wait to Jesse. 1 sec, my sugar tits. Okay. Jesse. Only your sugar tits. Wink. Heart. He could have them. Seriously. Nobody cares. Baby. Let's be friends from Annabelle.
Dear Wade, my name's Annabelle and I live in England, so not exactly local. Haha. I saw your case online, and as interesting as it is, I'm not reaching out to talk about that. I'm just sending a little message in hopes of getting to know you and being a potential friend. Getting to know you as a person and not the mistakes you may or may not have made. You've already been judged by a judge in court, so I'm writing with an open mind. I have so many questions about how you're doing, your life outside of prison, and your plans for the future. So if you get a chance, feel free to reply. I'm sure you get lots of letters and emails by all the many women going crazy about you. So I've included the credits for return message. Let me know if you're open to getting to know me. You can say no. I've also tried to set a picture of me, but I've never used this before, so you'll have to tell me if you get it. I hope you're okay. Kind regards, Annabelle.
I hope there's no more Annabelles because my fucking face hurts. I hope there's no more Annabelles because I can't read like that again. That sometimes, all right, let me explain this, okay? Sometimes when you have to try a new voice, you don't know if it's going to work until you do it. You know what I mean? And sometimes you get like a line in and you're like, this isn't working, but I'm already too invested at this point, like you gotta finish it out. Oh, but that hurt, like my nose. It was very weird. Okay. Destination. That's what I was okay, that's funny that you said that for calling birds, because that's what I was going for, but then it came out how it came out, and that's what I mean by you don't know if a voice is going to work until you're already in it. I was trying to go for a freaky, but that's what I got. All right, so that's the best you're gonna get. Thank you, Seek. Okay, so Wade to Jesse, admit it, LOL, but maybe don't say me yet. She will freak. I wonder what that's about. I don't know where the Viv one. Jesse says, I guess I'm going to go eat and hang out with my mom. unless you want to call and talk for another 15 minutes before I do that, I really want to keep asking you questions later. I wrote down a whole list of some more fun ones for us. If we can't talk now, can we please talk again later? I love you so much. Raquel says, when someone doesn't pay for you, what happens? Do you know it costs you to open messages? He already answered that. Jesse says, I'm done eating and I can talk more if you want to. We aren't starting a fire until like 8 or after. Wait a second. This message was at 6:31 saying I'm going to go eat. 6:47, 15 minutes later, okay, I'm done. You can call. You can call. He will call. He doesn't give a shit what you're doing. If Wade wants to speak to you, he's going to call at any given moment. Really? Like, go be with your mom. She probably shoveled down those pierogies so fucking fast. Young. Hi, Wade. I tried PayPal first to send you $1,500, but it's been denied. I don't know why. And then I was wondering if JPay works. Finally, JPay doesn't work either. Tomorrow, I will go back to Switzerland and I will try to link another credit card to my PayPal. And I will try to send you $1,500. Wade, you know you can tell me more about you. How do you feel, Wade? Don't give yourself too much pressure. Stay positive, please. How can you keep all of your trial clothing in jail? Good question. I want them all if no one else wants them. I want to keep them in a suitcase, and I hope one day you can dress them. How are you going to send them, by the way? Wade, you can open your heart to me. I know there's something that you don't want to talk about, but I want to listen to you, and I want to be in your life, Wade. One of your lawyer, Lee, he has responded to my email. I expressed my feeling to him and asked him if he can something to avoid the death penalty for you. I don't want to see those media and other foolish people to mock you if you get that sentence. Wade, please trust yourself and trust me. I am going to write to Judge Nicholas Thompson to protest death penalty for you. Wade, I love you, and I will feel so upset if Judge give you that sentence. I love you, Wade. Young. Hey, Jordan. Hi, Midnight Lace. Yeah, I don't feel bad at all for Young anymore. Vivian, you have to call the new number, babe. Jesse, my mom just asked me if I was dating someone because I've been on the phone a lot, LOL. I'm trying to deny it, but she's too smart. You mean for the 15-minute dinner you had with your mom? Or how about be honest, right, MK? How about be honest and tell your mom, yeah, I guess I am engaged to, did you see WadeWilson, the double murderer who is about to get sentenced to death? Him. Wade to Jesse. Oh, okay. Admit it, LOL. But maybe don't say me yet. She will freak. Okay, so that's what that message was about. Jesse. LOL. Okay. I'll tell her. I didn't want to say anything before I told you. What are you doing? Let me know if Malcolm can help with the defamation case. Andrea. Good evening. Yes, I will. I'll put it first thing in the AM when I get to the office. I promise. So this message was when Wade was like, yo, are you ever going to send that money, by the way? And she is. Jesse. Okay, I told her. Not even a minute passed, Jesse. Jesus. Wade to Vivian. You didn't text me at work today. That's why your ass hurts now. What? Wait. You didn't text me at work today. That's why your ass hurts now. How would, you know what? I don't need to know. I don't need to know how that works. No, not yet, Jahara. Jesse, don't ignore me. I miss you. Jesse, it's been 5 minutes since you. Oh my God, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Your mom must be proud. Wade to Jesse, what did she say? Wade to Andrea, you will? Yeah, okay. And are you all right? Like, I haven't heard from you today till now, and it's so short. Andrea, yeah, I said I would. Wow. Young. Jesus. Wade, I am going to sleep now. It's late here in Europe. Tomorrow afternoon, I will be home in Switzerland, and I will keep you posted tomorrow. Your lawyer Lee told me that you will be dressed in a jail jumpsuit on 23rd, and I was asking him if it's possible to let you dress civil suit on 23rd. What? Sure, Yang. They're going to break protocol, and they're going to, oh my God, and they're going to just be like, you know what? Yang asked, Yang receives. You could dress in a suit. No, he can't dress in a suit because now he's been found guilty. Do you not understand? Of course you don't understand. Maybe you can request too? Wade, I want you feeling confident in your clothing for this day. Whatever happens, remember, someone in the corner of work loves you and wants to take care of you. Good night, Wade. Yang. Jesse, I told her your first name. Let me know you are in Florida, so now she understands why I want to move there. She wants to meet you when we are ready, but she's just happy because she can tell that I've been happier. Some unfortunate news is my mom's neighbor just came over, and the dude has like a huge crush on me for years. And last year, almost burned my face. I'll tell you that story later. I'm hoping he leaves before the fireworks start tonight, but I doubt he will. Jesse, we're not stupid. I see what you're trying to do, what you're failing to do, right? Get him all worked up. But did you tell your mom he's in jail, just found guilty for double murder? And you're waiting to see if he'll be sentenced to death? Did you mention not just he lives in Florida? Hi. Yeah, Mom, I'm dating Wade, his name is, and he lives in Florida. No, it's WadeWilson, convicted of the double murders of KristineMelton and DianeRuiz, and we're about to see if he's going to be sentenced to death. How about that? Vivian. Wait. Did Zaf leave? Oh, is this intentional? Vivian Mushk Hedwig, Germany. Uh-oh. Camille, I miss you. Jesse, can we talk on the phone one more time before I shower and get ready for fireworks? Please. I don't know. I think it might be because if I'm not mistaken, that's one of the names I saw on the inmate site. Yeah, I think it is. Sandy. Hallelujah, my dear soul brother. We are family, and I'm trying to reach you so many ways, but there are complications everywhere, as you can imagine. Also, with buying credit for this message, I hope I can manage for the next, and you are able to read this. I want to let you know that I am here. You are not alone. I am with you and by your side. I see you, I feel you, I hear you. Jesus is with you. God loves you so and must be so proud. Keep up your faith, please. I hope you read the Bible and it gives you peace and strength and comfort. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers they shall not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, and the flames shall not consume you. For I am the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. I give Egypt as your ransom, Ethiopia and Seba in exchange for you, because you are precious in my eyes and honored, and I love you. Isaiah 43:1-2. Let me know if there's a way to speak. I'm not from USA, or is writing here only possible? I send you all light, blessings, and hugs abundantly. Sandy in Christ. Say that to Jessie, who her face just got burned from the neighbor. Okay? Clearly, Christ isn't protecting her, according to Sandy. You know what, Andrea? You're probably right. You're probably right. Jessie. Well, all right. Guess not. Jessie. Baby, can we please talk? I hate it when you ignore me. All I can think about is that you're talking to someone else, and I know that isn't the case, but this Sarah girl is fucking with my Ryan right now at her freaking naked photo. I told you. I told you that was eating at Sarah. I mean, I'm sorry, eating at Jessie that Sarah sent that Sarah sent the naked Cash App. She played it off like she didn't give a shit, but Hey, Harlot and Natasha, can you guys do 2 Patreon gifts? Start with 2 Patreon gifts, because DB Bentley got some, and I want to make sure to give some out before I go to Allie's, if you guys don't mind. Maya's 1, Sarah. When we talk about Sarah, it's Maya's 1, and she's a Wade wife. That's the best way I can put it. Camille says, last email. I love you. Want to call me babe? Please? Wait. Hey, Venus. Okay, so it's not the last email. All right, got it. Nicole. Is this Nikki? Yeah, okay. The flowers. Hi, Wade. I wonder if you forget smells once you've been inside. All right, what's Nikki's fucking obsession with the smells? Okay. I wonder if you forget smells once you've been inside for as long as you have. We have these flowers that are native to the state that I live. They only bloom for a few weeks in the spring, and the smell that comes from them, it's like the sweetest smell ever. If you close your eyes and picture a warm spring day, they smell like sunshine and nectar with a little bit of citrus undertone, like an orange. Very clean and happy smell. Even though they only bloom for a few weeks every year, I never forget their smell no matter how much time goes by. I could never forget. I'm going to see if I have a picture of them to send you. I feel like time stops once you are locked up. I mean, time still is moving, but in a way frozen in there. Maybe I'm wrong. Remember, there is always hope even in the darkest of places, in the darkest parts of our minds. There is always hope. Andrea says, I'm sorry. I'm just in an mood is all. Yeah, that's the third term of pregnancy, Andrea. Jessie. I set up a consultation tomorrow for a defamation lawyer. I thought you'd want to know. Hey, Christina. Hey, from Australia. Constantina. Hey there. This may seem really strange of me to send you a message like this, since you don't even know me, but I just felt like I needed to connect with you and ask if you're doing okay. I help and guide people for a living, so there's that reason. Sometimes it helps to just connect people you don't really know. Anyway, sending you some positive vibes, Tina. Vivian, Babe, Mindy, Vanilla J. If this is even important enough for you to read in full, let me just say a few things and then I truly won't bother you again. When I first talked to you and how things transpired with us, I'm sorry, so that was my impression, I took a leap of faith that I've not ever taken in my entire life. I took a chance, Wade. I believed you when you said you were all about me. I was your baby, you were my cutie, etc. But consistency just wasn't there with you. I'm not that girl to just take the chance, but I did with you. I was excited to FaceTime you. I was excited to get to know you more. Really, truly establish something beyond just words. I even started planning a trip and saved Airbnbs for Florida close to where you were being held, and even ones close to where you'll unfortunately end up. I'm still sad about that, to visit you. That was all in my plans. My boys, who have never seen me with anyone since their father, and they were in diapers then. No, I've not so much as kissed another man after my divorce. Didn't want to give my heart another opportunity to be hurt or taken advantage of. So when we talked, I believed you when you said I was meant to be yours a long, long, long time ago. I found myself smiling more over stupid stuff. My boys and my friends noticed. They saw the change. I genuinely trusted it all. I was willing to take a chance with you. And Wade, truly, we could have had the fucking stars. I hate taking selfies of myself, but I started taking more for you. I sent so many to you. Swimming pictures, dresses, gym pictures, softball pictures, lounging in my bed pictures, etc. And not one response to it all. Oh, God. My guess is you found someone else who makes you happy. And that alone will always make me happy. My happiness doesn't matter. I've learned to sleep with my pain and push through it. That won't change. I don't see you replying to this or even reaching out, because if you wanted what you initially said you did, I would have had consistency from you. So I'm going to say thank you for the laughs and sweet convos, even if short-lived. You're a blessing, always will be. I say that often because it's true. I guess I'll give this a day or so for it to reach you, if you even read it. And then after that, I'll not burden you and definitely will never ask for any time from you. I am not that girl. Never have been, never will be. I'm stubborn and I don't budge when it comes to time and effort. If you wanted me in your life, you would have made the effort. I'll not beg. Not this girl. LOL, I'll die on that hill. You stay you, Wade. I'll just forward all of my credits to you so you can use them on the ones you want the time with. Stay blessed, Mindy. Dude, they're all, yep, she's that girl, Marie. They're all the same, because again, here it's like, I'll give this like a day to get to you. Bitch, it goes instant. Like, it really does go instantly. And what you're saying is, if you respond and say the right things, I will be that girl. Girl, if you weren't that girl, you wouldn't have even sent this message. So you're telling me your grown boys have never seen you with another man since your divorce, and you chose to go out on a limb and risk it with a double murderer? Make this shit make sense, because it'll never make sense to me. It'll never fucking make sense to me. These women, it's terrifying how many of them there are. I just can't. When I was reading that load of shit, did okay, there we go. Natasha says, please only comment if you're not already an existing Patreon member or haven't been gifted. Keyword DB rocks. And I don't know. Let me make sure I didn't miss Harlots. She may not have done it yet, though. I don't think I missed it. Okay. DB always rocks. Yeah, Mamma Mia, right? And we're going to go for like another 10 minutes, and then we're going to go over to Allie's, guys. Vivian says, what's going on? Why do you hang up and not call again? That's okay, Harlot. Or you guys could just choose to, just choose two, because the same people would be opting in, and they're both from DB Rocks. Fancy Pants Nance, you're the first winner. Okay. Wade to Vivian. Baby, I'm trying, but the phone is saying that my numbers are wrong, so it's not letting me IIL my info. I told the officer to call his sergeant to see, but I'm trying. Hold on. This is opting in. Fancy Pants Nance. Okay. Thanks, Em. All right. Wade to Jesse. I'm trying to call. I can't use my PIN for the fucking phone. It keeps saying wrong PIN number. Jesse. Well, just let me know. I'm out by the fire, but can step away for a bit. Fireworks will be starting around 9:30, I think. I want you guys to pay attention, because literally Jesse is explaining all day, every day, hey, I'm about to do this, but at any point, if you call me, I will step away. Like, you are with your family. It's the 4th of July. You're saying, hey, if you call during dinner, don't worry, I'll answer. If you call during fireworks, don't worry, I'll answer. Like, you're literally putting your life on hold while waiting for a call. Wait to Jesse. It keeps saying incorrect PIN when I try for the call, but it's the same PIN I'm using to log into the tablet. I don't get it. I told the officer, but he's not calling me his sergeant yet. Hey, Murray Joey. All right, Vivian. Only the number must work. There is still enough money on it, just under $90, and it doesn't show me anything that the number is inactive or something like that. Wait to Vivian. Baby, no, my PIN number, my own, is not working. I have to type my shit in first to make a call, and it's not working. Hold on. I'm trying to get it. Jesse, did you try restarting it? Thanks, Jesse. That helps. The past 3 nights. I know. How crazy is that, hey, Mom? Hi, FTW. Do you need some money? Wow. Camille, do you need some money? Are you getting my messages? Yes, he's getting them. Look, recipient red, Camille. Vivian, okay. Andrea, good night. I love you. Wade to Jesse. Please call. They are not telling me nothing, and my effing phone work. Of course I did all of that, Jesse. Wade to Andrea. I love you as well. Sweet dreams. Are you okay? Do you see the difference between... Can you see the difference between everyone and Jesse? Oh, for sure, Scarlett. Yes, Mallory. Amy, motherfucker, where are you at? Damn, you still being watched? No, he's not. Wade to Jesse. I think they have to be fucking with me. Dude, I hope they were. Jesse. Okay. Is there someone I should ask for when I call? Let me know that your phone PIN isn't working. Wade to Jesse. So when I enter my phone PIN, it says that the PIN doesn't work, but we know it has to because it's how I enter the tablet. My guess then is they turned my phone off. He probably is trying the wrong PIN. Wade to Jesse. That means somebody on this shift turned my phone account off. So we need that, the case, and why. Andrea, yeah, I'm just not in the best mood. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what happens when you're literally going into labor and crowning. Jesse, I tried calling and they told me they couldn't help and gave me another number. Called that number and it's going to a voicemail. Are you in the jail or core? Wade to Jesse. Core! They shut my phone off. Vivian. And do you know anything new yet? Congratulations, Holly. Thank you, DB Bentley. Hey, Nicole. He's capping her. Yes, they had Nightbot drop it, but it'll drop it again, Fancy Pants, right now. So, Constantina. Hey. Firstly, thank you for accepting my request to chat with you. I did send you a message before, but realized I did that without any credit. This is obviously all new to me. Basically, my last message was me saying how it must seem a bit weird that someone like me is reaching out to you, although I'm sure I'm not the only one. No, you're not. You don't even know me, but I wanted to see if you're doing okay. I know that may be a stupid question, but I help and guide people for a living. Oh gosh. And something told me to reach out. Sometimes it helps to talk to people you don't know. Sending you lots of positive vibes. Tina. All right. I think we'll read like one more. And then we're going to go to Allie's to do the next Casey Anthony episode. Thank you again so much, DB Bentley. We have 8 more from DB Bentley. I can't get them all on just this live, but we will definitely be gifting them out over like the next 2 lives. And it was so incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, DB Bentley. All right. So Wade says to Jesse, my fucking phone is off. Someone here turned my fucking phone off, Jesse. Everyone else is good, but me, my shit is off. They turned it off. Help. What the fuck? I'm at the core. Yes. So why did they disable my phone like 1 hour ago? I love it. Do you guys think the Nightbot keeps dropping the email, guys? Just look. Anytime like a winner gets gifted, they drop the email and it's right there. Okay. It's on the screen. All right, so I'm gonna stop it there. No, you're okay, Holly J. Yeah, fix it, Jesse. I have 10, and that's what's so pathetic. Do all of that work, and then he's not gonna call you. He's gonna call all the other girls, and she takes it. Aim. Oh, how adorable is that? That's so funny. Okay, so we're going to go over. Yes, thank you again, DB Bentley. We're going to go over to Allie's. If you're interested in watching the next episode of our Casey Anthony series, thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you guys have a wonderful night if I don't see you guys over there. So, I feel like, is there something else I had to say? No, I don't remember. AOL Instant Messenger. You don't remember AIM, Debly? It was the best. Yes, I will see you guys over on Allie's. And then, yeah, that's it. So have a wonderful night if I don't see you guys there, but I hope I do.